Have you ever wondered what it takes to make the world's largest rocket, Starship, survive the most dangerous journey a spacecraft can face? Earth, fire. SpaceX has just revealed key upgrades for Flight 11. And trust me, this is not just another test. This could be the turning point that proves Starship is the future of space travel. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because on this channel, we break down every update, every launch, and every hidden detail behind SpaceX and modern rocketry. Also, follow us on Facebook for live commentary during major events. Now, let's uncover what makes Flight 11 different. Flight 10 was historic, the first time Starship reached space and re-entered with partial success. But if you noticed, the heat shield tiles had burn-throughs, and landing was still far from perfect. Engineers gathered terabytes of data, and now Flight 11 is all about applying those lessons. Let's talk about the biggest risk, re-entry. Starship hits Earth's atmosphere at 27,000 kilometers an hour, generating temperatures up to 1,600 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than molten lava. The stainless steel body starts melting at around 1,500 degrees Celsius. So without its hexagonal heat shield tiles rated at 1,650 degrees Celsius, Starship would literally disintegrate in seconds. For Flight 11, SpaceX has reinforced weak spots, especially around the nose cone and belly where most of the heat loads occur. Engineers have redesigned tile mounting to prevent tiles from popping off during vibration. Imagine re-entering Earth while one missing tile could mean total mission failure. It's that critical. Here's the cliffhanger. Will Flight 11 finally prove the heat shield can survive a full orbital re-entry without major damage? Stay with me, because later I'll explain how even NASA is watching this closely for the Artemis program. Now let's talk about the heart of Starship, its engines. Flight 11 will use upgraded Raptor 3 engines with higher thrust, each producing nearly 280 tons of force. With 33 Raptors on the Super Heavy booster, that's over 9,000 tons of thrust at liftoff, almost twice the Saturn V. But thrust isn't the only story. Flight 10 had issues with engine chill down and startup reliability. For Flight 11, SpaceX has introduced software upgrades that reduce startup lag, making relights more precise. This is crucial for landing burns because missing even by 1 second at reentry speeds can mean total loss of vehicle. Think of Starship as a giant self-flying rocket. Flight 11 introduces new autonomous flight software with better guidance during stage separation and atmospheric reentry. Remember how Falcon 9's landings look like controlled falling? Starship is taking that to the next level, handling far greater mass and velocity. Engineers have improved algorithms to account for high-altitude wind shear so the rocket can steer itself more smoothly. Essentially, Flight 11 will be the most self-aware Starship we've seen yet. SpaceX also strengthened the hot staging ring where Super Heavy separates from Starship. During Flight 10, intense vibrations were recorded, and Flight 11's structure has been reinforced to handle the shockwave of separation better. They've also made tweaks to landing legs, not the final versions yet, but stronger test versions. Elon Musk has hinted that by the time Starship is catching back on the Mechazilla Tower, these upgrades will be critical. Now here's the payoff. Flight 11 is not just about SpaceX. If successful, it proves that a fully reusable, super heavy rocket is possible. That means the cost of reaching orbit could drop from $10,000 per kilogram with traditional rockets to less than $100 per kilogram. That's a 100-fold reduction. Imagine what that means. Moon bases, Mars missions, global internet, asteroid mining, all become economically feasible. And here's the kicker. NASA is watching. Artemis 3, The mission to land humans back on the moon depends on Starship proving itself. Without a reliable Starship, lunar landings get delayed. So Flight 11 is bigger than just one company. It could decide the future of human space exploration. The ultimate question remains, can Flight 11 stick the landing after orbital reentry? SpaceX isn't aiming for perfection, but even partial success would mark a huge leap forward. Each test is rewriting the rulebook of rocket science. So here's my challenge for you. Next time you see Starship roaring to life, don't just see it as another test flight. See it as humanity's rehearsal for becoming a multi-planetary species.